All right. Woo. Look. I got that wow. Who wants some hands up right now? We got that. Turn it up loud. I know you're wondering how. I got that wow. Here I go, coming. I can't ever stop. I'm a tour de force running. Get me to the top. I don't need an invitation. I'm about to start a celebration.
Hello again.
Hello.
Hello, everyone. This is 3 Cocktails In with Stacey, Kitty, and Amy as your hosts. How's things, guys? Ladies?
Doing well.
Yeah.
Doing well. Yes. Enjoying.
It is so nice to have a day that doesn't have rain.
Yeah.
Yes.
You've been getting a lot more than we have.
Ugh. It's bananas.
Yeah.
Have you guys seen the footage of the rivers that have been that have gone over the banks and are like tearing up Main Street?
Yes. Yeah. Well, and Amy, you know the challenges that we've always had out here in Chaska with Highway 41. It is doing its thing again. The athletic field is
underwater
again. So it's.
I thought the berms that they had built years ago took care of that.
I think it took care of it during other years, but this has been
a lot. It has been a lot.
It's a lot.
Huge amount of rain. Yeah.
Has it been a problem right downtown at 40 where 41 crosses?
The 41 crossing has been closed.
It's closed, of course.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's a lot.
Well,
No.
that's such a bummer.
So, and this just hit me. I don't remember who I was talking to this week.
This just in.
Actually, it was just Friday. As we're doing this quick little countdown to the 4th of July, which is only a week and a half away. Is that right? A week and a half away?
Us. Yeah.
The 4th of July technically is the middle of summer.
I know.
Ooh.
It really is.
The summer go.
I know.
Yeah.
I don't.
So we had the mild winter that was very nice, and now we're which was odd. So now we're continuing the odd weather pattern.
Yeah.
A lot of rain.
Yeah.
Maybe that'll mean we'll have a hot, sunny fall.
Maybe.
Who knows?
Be nice.
We'll see. Yeah.
Hey, wouldn't that be something to look forward to?
Yes.
Yes.
How's that for a segue?
It's a great
Speaking
segue.
of looking forward, Stacey and I have been anticipating our upcoming trip to Paris for months.
Yes. We're 1 week out as we're recording this.
Yes.
1 week.
And, from a bigger picture, I have loved every single minute of planning this dang trip. It has made me happy. I've spent many a night scrolling my Instagram, tagging things, saving things. Oh, let's go here. Oh, let's do that. Oh, don't do that. And it has made me happy. This 10 days that we're going to spend in Europe has made me happy for months.
Yeah.
This is a thing. This is actually a thing that planning process and the anticipation of a trip is oftentimes better than the trip itself.
Oh, no.
I know. Hang on.
No.
There's people talk about this.
Not better than the trip.
No, I get what you're saying.
I'm not saying you guys are not going to have an awesome time on the trip, but yes, thinking about what to pack and what to do. And, it's this thing out in front of you that fuels every moment and every day that you have leading up to it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep. We'll come back to the trip in a minute, but the idea of anticipation, even without having a necessarily having the end result reward,
Mhm.
There have been many days over many times, I won't say full days, but there have been many times over the last 5, 10 years when I have been having a really, really hard day, shitty time, just terrible. And I have found myself imagining what I would do if I won the Powerball.
Oh,
I've never bought a Powerball ticket.
Mhm.
I don't buy Powerball tickets.
Mhm.
But I can easily escape for half an hour, 20 minutes, half an hour, and go through the list almost $1 million by $1 million and know exactly what I would do with that money, who I would give it to, how much I would give them, what, and this unadulterated joy of having something fabulous possibly happen immediately boosts my spirits. So the idea that planning a trip, a real trip that's really going to happen,
Mhm.
being better than the trip, I
Yeah.
can see. I mean, quite frankly, we don't know what it'll actually be when we get there, but damn, I've had a lot of fun planning
Mhm.
for the last few months.
Yeah.
yeah. Yeah, for sure. I think that, you know, we've talked, just like you said, the anticipation
What are you
and
guys thinking?
the excitement of, you know, actually thinking ahead to all the things we're going to do and, you know, how beautiful it's going to be. You know, that obviously is a, you know,
Yeah.
happy, mind altering, you know,
Mhm.
thoughts for
It's
sure.
it's so I've done this for as far back as I can remember, actually. When I wake up in the morning, whether I'm waking up to my alarm or I just wake up, I just wake up. Before I get out of bed, I lay there for a minute or a few minutes, and I think of one thing in that day that I'm looking forward to. And it is usually that thing that gets me out of bed every day. I've done it forever. I can't think of a time when I haven't done it, actually. And
Yeah.
it's,
That's a good idea.
yeah. And it could be as simple as, oh, it's Friday and tonight's the night that we always go out to eat. Or it's, oh, I know I've got this specific meeting today that I'm really excited about, who I'm going to be meeting with. It can be just one simple little thing that is that thing that you look forward to in that particular day. Really helpful.
Yeah, because you then start your day in a positive way, thinking
Hmm.
positively about something for
Yeah.
that day. I think that's a good idea.
Hmm.
We would
Try
try
it.
that. We
Give
would
it a
try
try.
that. Yes.
Well, again, this is maybe a stretch for it, but coming back to the idea of, doing something positive, set yourself up for a great day. When you're faced, and maybe we should have talked about this when we talked about, anxiety, how to deal with anxiety, but the idea of how much our mind can help us set things right. So
Mhm.
instead of thinking, what's the worst that could happen, to think about, well, what's the best scenario that could happen? So
Yes.
instead of when you lay there in the morning and think, ugh, I have XYZ, to
Hmm.
skip that part and go straight to, I can't wait for this, or I'm really looking forward to that. Maybe that helps you get over, the thing that's not really so motivating.
Yes. It's 100% mindset. You can apply that philosophy that you just laid out there to every single thing in life, and I guarantee that your life will be better because of it.
Yeah. Why is we've had conversations, and I've had conversations with my kids and other people. Why expend energy imagining things that could possibly go wrong?
Yeah.
That is a waste of my energy.
Yeah.
It is. And it never turns out how you expect it to. I mean, you know, it's never as bad as you think, or
Yep.
even if it isn't great, it's not what you're imagining, so
Right.
why bother? Yeah.
Well, and when we talked about Ginny Clark and feedback, the idea that the conversations you have in your head are usually always worse than the
Yeah.
actual conversation.
Yeah.
So to be able to just start from the onset of, I'm anticipating this is going well, or I am looking forward to dinner on Friday night. I'm looking forward to getting my nails done on Tuesday. It can be
Yeah.
little things, but I'm really looking forward to this trip.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
It's been years since, I mean, I haven't been to Europe in forever, decades, but I try, it's been a couple years since we went on a Mexico vacation. And
Yeah.
again, I'm calling this a trip. We we had that discussion way long time ago. In my mind, there are vacations and there are trips. Vacations, you do nothing. This is a trip. We got a
It's a
lot of
trip.
stuff on the
Yeah.
schedule.
We already have a lot of things booked and planned, so we're going to be, we'll
Yes.
be probably running to catch some of our stuff to.
I'm hoping that we
We're
can
not late.
schedule some time for spontaneity.
Yes.
Yes.
Right. We will have some time of that. Yeah, we're not planning like where we're eating dinner or lunch or, the first
No.
day's pretty open. We're just going to walk around and see what
Yeah.
we see.
Yeah. Those are you need to stumble upon those
Yeah.
things in your day.
So, one thing that I am looking forward to, I mean, I'm looking forward to a lot of things, but I thought this was really smart. So, I found us for the very first day. So, we get in super early in the morning. We're going to have to hopefully drop our luggage off at the hotel, and then we are just going to wander around. But I found us a wine and cheese tasting at from 3:30 to 5:30. So we get to try 5 different types of wines and a bunch of different cheese. And I'm super excited that we're doing this on the first day so we can know what we like
Right.
to buy in order for the rest of the week.
For the rest of the time. Yeah.
So if there's something that we really love, we can look forward to buying it or having it again.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's what we have planned for the big first day. But
It's so fun.
so
But I agree with what you said though. It doesn't have to be our big 10-day trip. You can make plans, or goals. It's even goal driven at some point, and like you said, down to which restaurant. I can't wait for Friday because we're going to this restaurant, or I have even just a weekend getaway. Saturday, I want to go to this, all sorts of little things along the way that you can look forward to.
Yeah.
Not just the big things.
The new season of Bridgerton coming out.
Oh, yes.
Right? I mean, it's all of these, whatever happens to be meaningful to you, because the reality is it doesn't have to be meaningful to anybody but you for it to be, something that makes you happy and brings you joy and fuels your day.
yes.
So,
Kitty, when you took your big trip to Italy, you knew about that for a long time. How did your planning process go? Because you had things to work around and extra people. Stacey and I are going, and it's just the two of us, and we can be like, "Yeah, I don't know if I want to do that." Most of the time, we're both like, "I don't care. I don't care.
Yeah.
I don't care."
Sure, let's do that. Sure.
Yeah.
No, let's not do that.
Yeah, there was a number of things to plan around. So the wedding being the biggest thing, we backtracked everything from there. But we just figured out what cities we wanted to go to, and we had Airbnbs booked. But beyond that, it was, we figured we'd look at whatever the train schedule was when we were there, and we bought the train tickets there, and figured out from day to day where we were going to eat. And we booked like a tour of Rome, and we booked a wine tour and things like that. But otherwise, it was very much just we're in this place that we've never been before, and we want to see it like the people who live here. So we left a fair amount of it up, just open. And
Nice.
most of the time it was just the four of us. It was just Bill and I and Mackenzie and Bo, and they were pretty flexible. So go with the flow. But it's hard being in a country that you don't speak the language. And that's the only thing that that was hard. It was really hard. And we didn't really feel overly welcomed. There were a lot of people that could not have cared less about helping us.
Mm.
Yeah.
So I don't like that.
Yeah.
I don't like feeling so out of place
And helpless.
and helpless. Yeah.
Yeah.
But-
I know. I have pretty low expectations for that. We've paid pretty close attention that it's, you greet everyone in French, and instead of saying, "Excuse me, I don't speak French," you say, "Pardon me. I'm sorry. I don't," so you acknowledge that it's on us. It's our fault that we don't,
Yeah.
so
good stuff.
that'll be interesting.
Yeah. We're talking about worrying, I think, and Amy, you can disagree, but we're a little worried about the metro, riding the metro and figuring the train out. I think it's probably going to be our, one of our biggest challenges. Past
I
that,
actually think you're more worried about that than I am.
Oh, then you are?
And
Jesus, not that.
Stacey's never worried about anything. Matter of fact, one of the things she always says is, "Who cares? We're not going to know if it's good or bad. We're not going to know any better."
So I can tell you that story. Oh
Please,
my gosh.
I love that. I love that you say that because it's true.
Kitty, it took her, I can't believe we have a hotel room because it took her so long to decide on a hotel room. We had one and nope, I don't want that one. We had another, nope, not that one. We went round and round and she kept searching. It's like, what was wrong with, honestly, what was wrong with the first one? Because how are we going to know? We aren't going to know the other ones, So the first one she really liked, but we've moved 10 more hotels past that. And finally I said, we need to get a hotel.
Evidently, it's 10 times worse than watching me pick out a greeting card at
Sounds
Target.
like it. Or the
Evidently. Oh my gosh. And no, that's true. And it isn't that I don't care. I know you always think I don't care, and that's not it. I just know you do more than me. You know what I mean? So once we had it like what we wanted, I just figured, well, we're just going to pick one. Oh no. We looked at a lot of them.
Yeah, you guys, I've got to learn to give some of this up because Trisha said the exact same thing about the Airbnb when we went down to Houston. Austin. She's like, "Oh yeah, I wasn't going to research anything. I figured Amy would research it on plenty for all of us."
Yeah. And that's it. And she's right. If we would have picked something, you wouldn't have liked it anyway. So you'd have moved on. Yes. Be honest.
That I wouldn't have liked it?
I'm just saying you'd have researched enough. You'd have found something you wanted better. You know what I mean? You wouldn't have ended up with what we picked. So it's just like,
I do that to myself. I tell you, I do that to myself all the time. And clearly this could be a whole nother episode, something I need to work on. Let me write this down so Shannon and I can talk about it. I bought a pair of Birkenstocks because this is just totally ass backwards. I have loved the fake Birkenstocks from Target, and I have bought one or two pair for the last 10 years. They sell them, they bring them out like in December, and I grab a brown pair and I grab a silver pair or a bronze pair. And they're the ones that have the toe loop and then the crisscross and another one. The last 2 years, they haven't had them. They've gone to just the 2-band mock Birkenstocks, and those are too wide. I can't keep them on my feet. So I figured, well, if I can't have my $25 ones, I'm going to go buy a pair of $140 ones. Tell me that isn't exactly backwards. Okay. So I went in and I tried, you know me, I tried on 10 different kinds. I narrowed it, some are definitely not, definitely not. Nope, nope, nope. And then I get it down to 4. And I'm like, no, not that, not that. I get it down to 2. And I'm sure the salesman, because at Schuler Shoes, they actually have a salesperson who sits there and helps you. Poor guy. And I buy a pair and I bring them home. Damn if they aren't in the same box. I have not worn them once. If I haven't worn them once in the last week and I anticipated wearing these all the time, they're going back.
Yeah.
Because it's evidently not what I wanted.
Yeah.
Yep. Apparently. Hmm. Well,
Yeah, we could probably have a whole
see us next week on that.
show on decision making.
Well, so let's talk about planning. The anticipation, the dream is wonderful.
Yeah.
Now I had a little moment of panic a week ago. I was sitting in the sales training, and there must have been a lull or something, or somebody was saying something. I kind of zoned out. And I thought to myself, holy crap, in 2 weeks, I'm going to be in Paris. And all of a sudden it hit me like, now it's real.
Mm-hmm.
And so I'd been thinking all these wonderful things to do and how glorious and how fun it is. And then last week I was like, okay, now I got to get the plan to get it in action. Yes, we've had our plane tickets. Yes, we've had hotel rooms. We know when we're going to another city from Paris. So the framework is there. Mm-hmm. But up until actually 2 nights ago, Stacey and I hadn't planned how we were going to fit these 3,000 things that we pinned into 5 days in Paris.
Yeah, because we know we can't do it all. So we were still whittling down the most important to us, and then try to get in, organize the itinerary when we're going to do, which we've changed a couple of times, added stuff, kicked stuff out.
Yeah, because we found cool things and they're only available on this particular
on a certain day. Yeah, but we finally just a couple of days ago booked some of our things and then filled in with, well, we're going to go here that day and here that day and that kind of stuff. So yeah, we're kind of last minute, but that's all right.
So now you can start filling your suitcase.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Do you have any tips for us on that? For the Italy trip?
Well,
we're not bringing a bill to carry our stuff.
Yeah.
And Bill carried his own stuff and I carried my own stuff. So, yeah. No, I don't make him carry my luggage.
I thought that there were some cobblestone streets that he might have been.
Oh, yes, there were that. Yes, there were that. So what's the weather going to be?
I think we looked 70s.
Yeah, low 70s.
Which personally, I think that's perfect.
Yeah, that's very nice. That's the best weather in Minnesota right there. That's perfect. So I tend to pack everything around my shoes, to be honest, because I want to take as few shoes as possible. Mm-hmm. So I kind of start with a couple of key outfits with shoes, and then based on those shoes, I build out the rest of my outfits so that, because those damn shoes take up so much room.
They do.
In general. But since it is going to be, the nice temperature, you're going to be walking them.
Yeah.
So what is your footwear?
Yeah. I'm bringing my Coach tennis shoes. They're very comfortable. I have yet to find the perfect pair of no-show socks that don't slide off my heel.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I bought Bombas. They haven't arrived yet. The thin, not the super thin, but the meat. I'm hoping they'll fit. I don't know. So I'm bringing a pair of tennis shoes and I'm bringing my Sorel kind of platform sandals that I have worn like I was in on a vacation and I wore them like walking around sightseeing, and I think we walked 7 miles. I will say I got a blister underneath my foot, which is, just from that little bit of sliding.
Yeah.
Sweaty, and
Yeah.
they're all leather. But I think that they might be the only two pair of shoes I bring.
Yeah.
I did see something that said Paris's streets are filthy, and it is not the place to wear open toe shoes.
Yeah.
So that kind of puts the kibosh on sandals.
Yeah,
I mean,
but
mine are this high, so
yeah, I'm not going to pay any attention to that one piece of negative advice.
okay. You realize
I
they don't scoop poop, right, of their dogs?
Well, I'm not going to walk on it. I can watch where I'm walking. I'm not standing.
Do you
I'm
remember
more.
the episode where Stacey says she never pays any attention to what's going on around her?
Oh, that's because I'm walking. I'm watching. I did say exactly that I don't see all this because I'm watching where I'm walking. So yes, I'll
Okay.
miss
So
the place.
you watch our feet, I'll watch ahead.
Yes,
There we
I
go.
know.
We're tag
So
teaming.
yes, I have a little pair of white tennis shoes, which I have a feeling are going to get filthy, but whatever. And
Yeah.
walking sandals, and probably take, I don't know, some other thing. Either I have some other, like I said, with just a little cork heel type sandal, maybe. I don't know. We'll
Stacey,
see.
Kitty, do you remember when we were hiking in Las Vegas and Stacey
yes.
wore a pair of Skechers?
Yeah.
It was
No socks?
brand new Skechers. That was the problem. Yes, I did it and had a big blister.
So, okay, what
Not
are you
new shoes.
taking for a secure purse, bag, whatever, so that you're not pickpocketed or so you're not pickpocketed?
Yeah. A while ago, I ordered a crossbody, a boob bag. I ordered a boob bag with that in mind, that it has the, zipper inside and all the things. So can't be pickpocketed.
Mm-hmm.
In true fashion, I've been researching.
Yes.
And I have yet to buy one.
Anything ordered.
I have yet to buy one. I've got some on Amazon. I'm not a super big fan of the boob bag. I've said that before.
No.
In part, I'm really apprehensive about it because I was thinking it would be really hot. And I remember going hiking, not serious hiking, but kind of hiking. And I had on a t-shirt and I had to carry the backpack for the lunch and the water for the girls. And I'd take that off and I would have a backpack imprint that was soaking wet because I was sweating so much. So my thought is, I'm carrying this boob bag in front. I take it off and I have this imprint of, see-through dress because I'm sweating so much. But with it being 70, and now that I know what I'm wearing, I think I can readjust my search parameters and find something. My other problem is I like a big bag. Kitty, you like a big bag. Like a big tote. I like a tote that I can have.
Yeah, but I'm not carrying
in there. But
well,
I don't
then
carry it all day.
I know that's the problem. I don't want to carry that all day long.
Yeah, no, agree. I don't like being around a big. I don't know what you guys. I don't know what problem you have with the boob bag.
We have bigger boobs than you
have
do.
Boobs.
Okay, because I really feel like it is a perfect solution because you don't have this bag hanging on your shoulder.
Yeah,
it hangs right here.
Your arms are free. Yeah,
secure. Yeah, I have a Lululemon one, so it's that material that's not gonna. It's breathable, so it's not gonna sweat. And it's adjustable, so it can sit up here if you feel like you need to have it like this, or it can sit down a little bit. It's
right.
primo.
Yes, I bought mine more because of function and not fashion. I mean, it's not pretty. You know what I mean? I don't like the look of it, but that's exactly why I bought it. So it's going to go over my shoulder, over my shoulder, have everything I need in it.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I will do that. I will do something as well. All the stuff that I thought was really cute has a chain.
Yeah.
A chain, and I'm like,
Yeah.
that's gonna bug the crap out of me. I
Well,
can just imagine like my curly hair getting stuck in it.
Yeah.
That's what I was going to say. Every chain purse I have, my hair gets caught in. So you really don't.
Yeah. Yeah. So I just I do know that I have little fabric or like a fabric bag that must have been like a Free People gift bag or something that's super, super thin and you can wad up into a ball about that big. I am going to throw that in.
Yeah.
And, so if we do go to the market and we buy some
That's a
things
good idea.
that I can have, or, I love to buy at museums and stuff. I love to buy the books of the exhibits and things so that I'm not having to carry that. But that'll be a small little thing that I can take along.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I've been searching my house for, some kind of just little tote bag thing. But yeah. Yeah, my only packing tip. Go ahead. You go ahead.
Now, are we recording again before you guys leave?
No.
So this is it. Okay.
This is it.
All right. We'll have an
This is it.
appropriate send off here when we sign it. Okay,
Yes.
go ahead.
So my tip always is, and this is for any trip, I start quite early. Like I've already started putting all my clothes, in the extra bedroom. All my clothes are in there. All my shoes are in there. I've been picking around like, this is what I'm going to wear. This is what I'm not going to wear. So dug anything I thought I might want to wear out of my closet and laid it out. And then I thought of books today. So I put books in there. And then I thought of, my iPad and the charger and the, Europe charger. And so every day I think, oh yeah, I want this. So I go find it and I put it in there because I hate the last minute, not last minute. Yeah. That's why she's making that face. The last minute, just because I don't want to forget anything,
Yeah.
Oh, you know what I just noticed? My name is Amy today. So.
Oh, we're two Amy's. Bonus. Bonus.
We're really organized. But that would be my tip is I start early and I put everything in a spot so I can remember, oh yeah, I need to put that in there and I need to put this in there.
Yeah.
And then I'll pack last minute. And I'm not saying that I won't put it in my suitcase,
That's what I do too.
Yeah.
You would be proud of me, Stacey, that I have on my guest bed, which is going to be a problem because you're staying with me the night before. So it is going to force me to get my shit together a little bit early.
Just shove it onto the floor. It'll be fine.
You can sleep on the couch because it's your idea for me to have everything on the guest
There you
bed.
go. That is true.
I do have my clothes there, and I think you guys would be shocked. Everything I'm bringing, except for one dress, is black. I'm bringing like 5 different black dresses. 2 are short, one has a waist, one is a long t-shirt, one's a racer back that's long. And by long, I mean, we're talking t-shirt dresses that have the slits up the side, sort of thing. Look great with tennis shoes. I might bring this one that I have on. I don't know. I might not. I'm bringing a pair of black jeans. I am bringing like a blue long sleeve linen shirt that could go with the black jeans, or it could go over, one of the dresses. So I am trying to make this as easy as possible so that I'm not doing the shorts and the shirt. First of all, I don't like the way any of my shorts fit, and they're not comfortable.
Yeah. Well, we're going to Paris. I'm not taking any shorts. So we're going to Paris. We're going to not dress like the average U.S. tourist.
I don't know.
We're gonna dress.
We're still gonna scream U.S. tourists.
Oh
but
yes.
maybe
I'm not
a little
saying
bit.
that, but we're not gonna have t-shirts and shorts and baseball caps.
So I'm trying to get smart about that stuff because I still really, really, really would like to get everything into my carry-on. I'll still check the carry-on. So it's not that I don't want to check the bag. It's I don't want to drag it around or up and down stairs.
Yeah.
It does pose the problem, as Stacey has already mentioned. How do I get all the stuff that I want to buy home?
Buy home. Yep.
Mhm.
Yeah. So I figure a heavy carry-on or a heavy suitcase, it's still, I want the space to bring stuff home. So if you need me to carry your suitcase for you, princess, I can do that.
Oh my gosh. Please.
Oh, right? Yeah, no. Oh, shoot.
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to it.
Mhm.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's gonna here's the beauty of this. Stacey and I have known each other for 40 years.
50.
50
I
years?
think this is our 50th. We're going on our 50th anniversary trip.
Is that what
Right?
this is?
Because don't you suppose you were seven or eight, and I was 8?
I think we're a couple years older. I'm not gonna. Maybe it's our 45th anniversary,
Okay.
somewhere in there. I don't know, 48. So I've often said Stacey is like the older sister I never had, nor sometimes wanted. And I'm
Yes.
sure I was the younger bratty sister.
That I didn't want. Yeah.
Didn't want either. So I think that, and here's the other thing that we did that I think is so smart. We each got our own hotel rooms the whole time.
Yeah. Yeah. Considering how small they are,
Yeah.
you know, we were either going to have to sleep in the same bed, you know, or spend a lot more money for a bigger
Yes.
room. So we just got little rooms.
Yeah.
Yeah. Our own
Good
little
idea.
room. Yeah.
So we're hoping.
Yeah.
So, safe travels to you both. We look forward to all of the adventures. We will follow along on the socials while you're
Yeah.
gone.
Yes. Thank
I'm going
you.
to try and figure out my selfie stick. So maybe at some point, Stacey and I'll go live.
Maybe.
Yes.
Again, we got to figure out the time difference.
Yeah. Yeah. Nobody else see it. It'll be in the middle of the
That's
night.
all right. That's all right.
Yeah.
That'll be
So-
good. So when you guys get back, we'll do an episode. We'll do a little Q&A, and we'll hear about the highlights and all of the adventures. So
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes. Yes. You will.
Sounds like a plan.
I know. We have a plan.
bonjour.
Bonsoir. Au revoir.
Peace out, my friends.
Out.
See ya.
All right. Woo. Look. I got that wow. Who wants some hands up right now? We got that. Turn it up loud. I know you're wondering how. I got that wow. Here I go, coming. I can't ever stop. I'm a tour de force running. Get me to the top. I don't need an invitation. I'm about to start a celebration. Let me in. Brought a good time plus some friends. Turn it up loud.